night, so the house is empty, kitchen's available. I can brew beer. What I'm brewing today is this is from the Mikkeller Book of Beer, which I've ordered, but I haven't received it yet. So I found this recipe on Brew UK. It was uploaded by Greg, so it must be a good one. The Mikkeller Beer Geek Breakfast Oatmeal Stout. Estimated ABV 7.7%. So hopefully it won't be 7.7%. My mash efficiency was 62%, so pre-boil 1048, so I doubt I'll achieve 7.7, which is good because that's a bit too high for me. But this is my Christmas beer, Christmas stout. The reason why I'm making a new stout, that old stout, it was drinkable, but I wasn't enjoying it. What's the point? If you're not enjoying it, chuck it. Brew another. Pilsner malt, flaked oats, brown malt, carrot amber, pale chocolate malt, roasted barley, chocolate malt and smoked malt. And you can smell that smoked malt. It's really smoky. It's really good. There's a lot of bloody malts in this, and it is dark. It is a dark stout. And it's pretty cool. This is why I picked this recipe, because I'm using US 05 yeast, and the hops they're not quite standard stout hops. So I'm using Centennial and Cascade. So pretty should be good. They smell amazing. And the reason why they smell amazing, okay, hops always smell pretty good, but I just wanted to recommend the Malt Miller. I'm sure you've all heard of Malt Miller, and I'm sure most of you have used Malt Miller, but I would say they're by far the best, in my opinion. Well packaged, fast delivery, the ingredients are always smelling fresh. Yeah, good customer service as well. Just a great little site. I really like Malt Miller, so I thought I'd just give them an endorsement. Haven't got much to talk about. How do you guys put videos out every week? I've got nothing to talk about homebrew wise. What have I been up to? Siren Craft Beer. Bought some merchandise the other day. I've decided what I'm going to do. Beer 52 and the other one, Flavorly. I'm going to keep Beer 52 because the magazine's quite good, and their beers they're pretty good actually. Flavorly, I'm ditching them. And I've decided what I'm going to do now. Once a month, I'm just going to pick a brewery, craft brewery if you like, and just buy a selection of their beers, buy a t-shirt. I've got a glass, I've got a little bottle opener. I'm just going to spend 30-40 quid a month, just once a month, just hand picking breweries. Yeah, I think that's a pretty cool idea, so I'm going to do that. This is my second attempt at the water chemistry, and this time I added AMS to the water, calcium chloride flakes and sodium chloride, and the mash pH it's 5.53, 25 degrees. Little clip there was 5.5, so I don't know, it's supposed to be between 5.2 and 5.4. 5.5 isn't a million miles away, so I've left it. Should be fine. I bottled my 5 AM Saints Brewdog clone kit, whatever it is, the other day, and it's tasting really good. That's the best beer I've brewed, by far. Best beer I've brewed. Talking of beers that I've brewed, might as well show you my Challenger IPA. This is good, by the way. So this smells fantastic. It's not a punchy IPA, but it's amazing. Look at that colour. Look at that carbonation. Look at the colour. It's perfect. It is the exact colour of an English IPA. And it smells better than any English IPA that I've had. And the taste. Darren, you'll be getting one or two of these, because those hops, those were fresh hops, and it really made a difference, I think. And I've given this to a couple of people, and they all say, oh, there's honey in there, and there's not honey in this beer. It tastes like there is. And maybe at the back end it's got like a wet hop kind of taste. It's quite sweet. Yeah, that is the best beer I've ever brewed. And then I made the 5 AM Saints. So far that is probably the best beer that I've ever brewed. So I'm getting better at this. I'm getting good. Well, come on. I'm getting better at this. And hopefully this turns out alright for Christmas. So cheers everyone. Right, so it's just coming now to boil, I think. It's not quite boiling yet, almost there. But there's only 25 litres in there today. It's a 20 litre batch, so there's no chance of a boil over. Plenty of space. I just want to say, so one of our brew tubers, Matt from Evs Bristol, I'm sure he's fine, but I can see on Twitter, he's all in good spirits, but I can see he's off work at the moment and he's been sick for ages. So I just want to say, get well soon, Matt. Hope you're alright. Hope you're back with us soon. And Homebrew of the Week. This week, the suspense. This week I'm going to give Homebrew of the Week to Mark Warburton. The reason why I'm giving it to you is you've been away for a little while and you've come back, and we're all glad to see you back. So yeah, guys, go check out Mark. He's back, he's brewing. He's now splitting up his brews into maybe 3 or 4 days. It's a good idea because we're all too busy to do this. So that's a great idea. So cheers, Mark. Shout outs. There's a new guy that I recently found. I think a few of you have discovered him. Red Dog Brewer. Don't know your name. He's just recently started posting videos. It looks like he started brewing roughly around the same sort of time I did. Me and Hapless kind of started around that sort of same time, and he's got a similar kettle to me, but he's got a little basket thing, which is a great idea. I might copy you. And he kind of does it like boiling in a bag, but with a nice stainless steel mesh basket. It's pretty cool. So go check Red Dog Brewer out. Another guy that I've recently discovered, Brewmaker, Irish guy. I think he's been doing videos for a while, can't remember how long. but he's kind of turned his flat into a little home brewery by the looks of it, and he's having trouble with his neighbours, and but he's got a pretty cool setup there, so go check him out. And then another guy that I've recently discovered, again, he's been posting videos for a while, but I've only just found them. Midland Brew Shed. He isn't brewing beer, although I think he does brew beer, but he isn't, at the moment he isn't filming that. But what he is filming is just beer reviews, and he's very good at it, really good. So go check him out too. Right, so it's boiling, no sign of a boil over. All looks pretty good, so I'm going to jot that down. 5:30. So that'd be an hour boil, and it was an hour mash at 67 degrees, and I got 67.6, so it was a little bit higher. It's better than being lower, I guess. So I'm putting in 50 grams of Centennial and 20 grams of Cascade for 60 minutes, and then 15 minutes towards the end, 45 grams of Cascade, 5 minutes towards the end, 45 Centennial, and 10 grams of Cascade. And it's to be fermented at 22 degrees, which is quite high. And it's really cold in my house at the moment, so I'm hoping the fridge can cope with 22 degrees. I'm sure it will do. Yeah, it'll be fine. Right, cheers guys. I'm popping the hops in. Forgot to mention the coffee, haven't I? So because I've been working in London the last couple of months, and I'm working in central London, so I'm in Holborn, which isn't too far from Covent Garden. And obviously, being in London, there's loads of posh, expensive, overpriced shops, as you're all fully aware. So I picked up some Monmouth coffee. This is the I'm not even going to try and pronounce that, Brazilian beans. So the guy crushed the beans for me, freshly crushed. Quite expensive, but as this is my Christmas beer, I thought, you know, might as well. And I don't need that much for the actual beer, so we've just been drinking the coffee. It's pretty tasty. So yeah, that's the coffee I'm using. I'll be adding. So is that classed as gourmet coffee? I don't know. Sort of pretentious bullshit, anyway, isn't it? And in the recipe they had pretentious coffee, you know, fed it to unicorns, and the unicorns milked them and you know where I'm going with this. Bullshit, pretentious shite. It's just coffee beans, but they're good ones. So I'll be adding that in maybe 3 days towards the end of fermentation, maybe 4 days, same as last time. Cold steep, cafetiere, in the fridge overnight. Right then, so that's another brew day done. I ended up with 1065 or 1065, however you want to say it, which I'm happy with, because the recipe, yeah, 1075 is what I was supposed to achieve, and I didn't get that, and I'm happy because I don't really want a 7.7% beer. So this would be more than 6%, which is more than enough. Happy with that. And I know next time, I didn't have time today, this week, and I didn't have any space in the fridge, but next time I will have a go at cold steeping dark malts. And the whole house, I don't want to use the word stinks. It smells lovely of smoked malt. It's really overpowering malt. The whole house smells of it. I love it. But yeah, who knows? It was 180 grams of smoked malt. I hope it's not gonna overpower the beer too much, but if it does, then hey, I don't mind. Hopefully it's going to be quite a roasty sort of stout. And the oats, it was a bit like porridge when I was emptying it out into the compost bin. It's a little bit like porridge. I did actually eat a spoonful of my spent grains. Yeah, it's pretty tasty. So that's it. I just want to say as well, I forgot to mention cheers to Jake. He's sending me a coconut IPA. I don't know, did I mention that? I can't remember. So cheers, Jake. So here it is, fermenting. Look at that for a fluke. 22 degrees, and that's where I want it. So the fridge hasn't had to do anything. The heater hasn't had to come on. Nothing. Pure fluke. So here it is. Fermenting. It has bubbled. I put it there maybe 2 hours ago, so it has had a couple of bubbles. So yeah. So I hope you're all having a good week. Happy Homebrew Wednesday. Till next time, guys. Take care. I'm having a bit of a Chatham Brewer moment. I'm not able to talk in front of the camera today. I don't know why that is. It's probably because I haven't been drinking today, because I've been working from home. That's why the house is empty. I tell you what, guys, when you can work from home, it's friggin' deal for brewing beer.